Welcome back. News from Italy. Obviously, the protest of last Saturday wasn't come by the mass media in Italy. They say there were 30,000 people protesting at Rome. I believe there were a lot more. Official government figures always tend to lower the figures than they really are, really. And basically, the Italians are continuing protesting about the war in Ukraine, no more weapons, the high cost of living, the economy is going tits up, and these protests are increasing. And I think the Meloni government will be under more pressure. I think as the cost of living and the cost of energy bills go up, and inflation, they will be obliged to take an official position. It's a bit strange. Meloni says, "I'm anti-European and pro-Ukraine." It's a bit bizarre. This thing is. Seems to be. It's like having it both ways, but you can't. You have to choose sides. Your country will continue financing the regime of Kiev. In 8 months of battles, what that gain? More than 100,000 deaths, that's for sure. How many people been wounded permanently? How many civilians got killed? And how much the Ukrainian people themselves in the western part are paying? They run the risk of not having any more electricity. All the things which are considered as, what do we call it, other utility service without electrical energy will go tits up as well. And there is some words going around, whether they've done it, they're going to evacuate Kiev. 3 million people. So the European Union might be flooded by Ukrainian refugees running away from the war. This could create instability in member states. And this could create social uprising tension between refugees and European citizens of this country, fighting a very hard times, basically, they're facing. And they're going to increase until this thing continues on in Ukraine. So there is word around Meloni will say no more money for Zelensky, no more weapons, only humanitarian aid. The problem is you give them this money and you don't know where they end up. Just like the weapons, for 8 months there's no control apart from no Western country, and most of these things end up on the black market. It's clear Ukraine is losing slowly, and every day which passes, they get bit by bit. Ukraine's getting destroyed. We'll come to the top, to the point Ukraine won't exist anymore. More people are going to die. More soldiers are going to die. More civilians are going to die. European economy is going to go tits up. Many industries will go bankrupt because of the cost of high energy. It will be too costly to produce anything in Europe anymore. All this is their aim to deindustrialise Europe. They want net zero free emissions. It's not possible because renewables are not reliable, because you need more and more of these panels, more and more of these windmills which generate electricity. It only generates around about 2-3% of the demand the nation needs. We're stuck with fossil fuel, whether you like it or not. You cannot ban it. You turn to coal or you turn to nuclear. Society needs electrical energy, whether you like it or not. So I just hope Meloni takes the right decision and say, fuck you, Zelensky, and fuck you, stupid war, because it's more logical. Put your fellow countrymen for first instead of these fascist Nazi pigs in Kiev.